Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just doing a quick what I eat and do in a day addition to maintain my weight of 146 pounds. I'm currently at 146. You scared me. He just wants treats. We're cooking leftover vegetables from the Super Bowl party. I want to just make sure I can cook them and freeze them. So I could put them in like a soup or something. I need to get my protein in here. So I have there are snacks in here that aren't mine, just so you know, but everything is vegan. There is this clear protein that I use every day to get 10 extra grams of protein just in my water alone. Plant-based by Sun Warrior. So yeah, we're gonna put that in there. And I have leftover, that's the chicken buffalo dip from the Super Bowl that my kiddo is gonna eat. This is what I'm gonna do something with tonight too. I have leftover it's a vegan broccoli potato bake. And there's only vegan cheese on top, so I think I'm gonna scrape that off because it's not like, there's not much in it. But it was really, really tasty. And this was my taco dip that's left over. Also really tasty, totally vegan, all from the Super Bowl. We had so much food, it wasn't even funny. But I think I'm gonna put these in little balls and either make hash browns or I'm gonna make like little tater tots so these don't go to waste. Because I'm all about not wasting food, you guys. So, hi, welcome back. I probably look a little different. Got some extensions going on in my hair. I love them. I do need to get a root touch up this week, which is happening. I'm actually gonna set this down for a second while I put my protein in my water. So yeah, I gotta get a root touch up. My flowers might be in the way. I got some really pretty flowers after my little adoption day with my kiddo. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in and yeah, I'm holding steady at 146 pounds. I want to just, and so let me preface this with I'm 5'9", okay? So, and I still have some loose skin on my thighs and I have a little bit on my arms. So I have what my doctor says is between 5 and 8 pounds of loose skin when I get like the in-body scan done every like 3 months. It's been pretty consistent with the lean, the dry lean mass that they do on there. So, when you factor that in, technically I'm in the 130s if we're being really technical. Sorry, I know I'm like all over the place with this, but I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Yeah, that's probably not gonna help, huh? All right, well, we'll just do this. Definitely not good with my camera skills, but anyway, that's where I am. That's where I've been maintaining. I have had a 20,000 step challenge for the month of February that I am doing still, and I am currently holding at 20,200 and change was the average that we did last night. So it's February 10th, and I'm still averaging just a little over 20,000 steps, which is amazing. And that's my challenge to you. That's how I get my exercise in. I make sure I get about 9 miles of walking in a day, and I do weightlifting almost every single day without fail. And I don't take days off, and I don't take days off of fasting. There are no excuses for this girl anymore. I have come so far on this journey with fasting and exercise, and then I had my surgery where I had the loose skin removed, and I will never go back. I will never ever go backwards. So saying that, I'm very, very consistent. I'm very, very dedicated, very diligent, and I take literally no days off. So I opened my eating window today at exactly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had already had some protein water and I had a coffee. So I do dirty fasting, which is completely fine, especially at my weight. I do dirty fasting, and yeah, I start usually between 12 and 1. I try to push it out as far as possible because I wait for my 20-year-old to get home and we have dinner together. So she doesn't usually get home till close to 5, depending on what she has going on for the day. So yeah, so I do my window between 12 and 6 or like 1 and 6:30. It just really just depends on what time we eat dinner. I pretty much religiously every day only have 2 meals. So 2 MAD every single day. But my body is so used to it that it's just second nature now. Like I don't ever think about having breakfast. Like even days when I like the time of the month when I have my period and I'm a little more hungry, I still never crave breakfast. So I don't ever even think about breakfast foods. I mean, ever. So, I'm just very diligent, very dedicated. I just stick with what's been working. And I'm literally in a size 6. I'm not joking you. I put a pair of jeans on for the Super Bowl. Check it out. And these are loose on me. Maybe because it has a little bit of stretch. I'm not really sure, but like in here, especially, and like in my booty, because I don't have a big booty, it was very, very loose. And even this was loose. And I got these in the junior section, but I don't think they're junior. I got them at JCPenney. But like I have to donate so many of these clothes because these are size 10s I've never worn, 9 to 10. None of these are gonna fit me. All my mediums are falling off of me. Anything size 8 has been falling off me. I am literally wearing size small. This is a medium sweatshirt, as you can see, but I'm like wearing a size small and a size 6, which is freaking crazy. Like I never in a million years would have thought I could get here, but you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. I firmly believe that. It comes down to just deciding when you're ready, right? And getting in that mindset where, you are just tired. You're just done. You're just done being uncomfortable. You're done being unhealthy. And you're ready to just take that leap of faith and put all your trust in yourself. And for me, I don't know, I just hit that period a couple years ago, where you can see in my videos where I kind of hit rock bottom again. And I got really tired of being unhealthy and unhappy. And so I did something about it. And I was a food addict. And the thing is, like, I think we're always going to be food addicts, right? Probably shouldn't have my work product behind me, huh? This is my job. I'm just taking a little break because I have not, besides my walks today, I haven't taken an actual like break, which is really all I do. I only take breaks and take walks. So, but I think I'll always be a food addict, and a lot of us are food addicts, and there's nothing wrong with admitting that. It's just getting to that point where you're just tired of being tired, and you're tired of looking the way you look, and you're tired of feeling the way, and you just stop making excuses. That's it. And I'm not saying it's that easy. I'm not saying like, it's just a matter of like being tired. It's you have to change your mindset. You have to really do an overhaul on the kind of foods that you're eating and what you're putting in your body. And you have to really do like a mental reset. And you have to realize it's going to take a long time for this weight to come off. It took me years to go from 252 pounds was the highest recorded weight I had on my phone to 146 pounds, which is the lowest weight I've had recorded on my phone this year. And I started that over 3 years ago. I mean, this was not an overnight process. Like there was no magic fix for me, and that's okay. I had to do it in my own way, and I had to figure out what was going to work for me. And for like a year or longer, OMAD is what I did. And OMAD was what helped me get a big chunk of weight off. I did OMAD consistently, and then I had my surgery. I got my loose skin removed, and I wanted to lose more. I still didn't like the way I looked after my body recovered from that surgery. And I just thought, okay, well, I'm going to go hard. And I did for well over a year now. And I literally haven't taken a day off. I mean, even like when we go on vacations, I make sure that I'm getting my exercise in, whether I'm at the hotel, wherever I am. I don't take a day off of exercising. I don't it's very, very, very rare for me to take off a day off of like actual fasting. Like I still won't eat in the morning. But there are times like on vacations here and there where I've had like a meal, say at like 7 or 8 at night because like we flew in somewhere and we got in late, something like that. But it has just like everything has just become second nature to me, and I'm just so grateful. And like, I don't know, my kids are super healthy and happy with me. We do all kinds of like fun activities together here. My My daughter, my little one's in gymnastics. She's so healthy. She's so happy. She eats a lot of vegetables. Obviously, we're all vegan. But she's been better with her healthier choices because she was just super picky. And my kids are definitely way less picky with their choices. What else? Oh, we do. So then Tuesdays we do an axe throwing league, which I don't know if any of you have ever thrown axes, but it's a good upper body workout. And then Wednesdays we've been going ice skating, and I love that workout. And the next day you can tell like pretty much my whole body has like been impacted because I can feel like I'm not sore anymore, but you can just tell that I got to work out all over, and it's amazing. My arms are so strong. I lift weights every day. Like I said, there's rarely any days that I take off of weightlifting. Maybe I'm trying to think, like maybe on the weekend when I have my little one by myself, there'll be times like if we're running around, I'll forget, but for the most part, I do it every day. I have a gym here. So we live in a complex of houses, and I rent a 3-bedroom house here, and we can share the gym here, and it's a nice enough gym. We use that often, and they have a lot heavier weights than I have at my house, so I'll go there and I do the heavier weights, and then I do my own weights, and it's been awesome. And you know, our weather has been unseasonably warm here in northern Arizona, so like it's been just fine taking walks as opposed to like last February and March. It was much colder. It was also much windier. So yeah, it's been awesome. And I saw my like my nutritionist, and where I get my in-body scans, and she's very happy with where I am, and she said we'll still keep meeting like every 3 months. But so everything on the charts for me, like everything's completely in the normal range. My weight, my BMI, my skeletal muscle mass, all of that you can get on the in-body scan. It's so amazing. So all of that is completely normal, but my body fat percentage was still 1% higher than it should be for my height and my age. Oh, sorry. I don't know where that came from. My height and my age and my, I guess just my frame. I don't know. There were a couple factors in it. So she wants it to be 28 or less, and I was 29 about 2 weeks ago. So I will be working to get to that like 28 or 27% mark. So I think I'll be closer to like 140 by the time it's all said and done. I don't care if people say I look too skinny. I don't think I do. I think I look healthy. I think that I am the healthiest and happiest I've been my entire adult life, honestly. So I'm good with people saying whatever they want, because at the end of the day, it's my life, it's my body, and what we choose to do is up to us, right? So I just want to let you know that, you know, if you're thinking about fasting and you have any questions, feel free to message me, because I have been doing this quite a long time, and it is something that has worked tremendously for me. I know there are a lot of things out there that are helping people right now, and I'm not against anything that can be backed up by science, or you know, like the GLPs. I think they're great. I personally have friends on GLP-1s who have had tremendous success, but just like me, they had to like overhaul their diet. They had to get the crap out. They're mostly plant-based because they had to get the processed foods out. They had to get the greasy meats out. And I'm not speaking for everybody on GLPs because I don't know your situation. There's, you know, a lot of things. Oh shoot. I just realized I didn't put water in this. Oh, thank you, Instapot, for reminding me. Glad we walked back in the kitchen together, guys. I forgot to put water in the bottom of the Instapot. Oops. My veggies aren't gonna cook that way, huh? Anyway, all I'm saying is everybody's different, and you know, I just know that people that I know personally that have had success on those are doing it in a healthy manner. They have changed their mindset, and they overhauled things like I did, and realized that like you have to get a lot of the junk out, even if it's vegan, even if it's plant-based. There's a lot of plant-based food that can make you fat. Do I have processed food on occasion? Of course, but I also watch my calories. I know what I'm taking in and out because I only have 2 meals a day, and I really rarely go out to eat. It is so rare. There's one place in town that she's closed right now, actually, because she's in Taiwan, but there's a vegan Asian place that I really like, and I'll get like the veggies and like their vegan like Mongolian beef with no oil or anything. Like I always make healthy choices there, but that's like the extent of what I really do. And I'm really proud of that because we used to go out to eat all the time, but like my taste buds have changed. I never crave anything. Like I don't really crave pizza or I never crave sweets. Will I eat them once in a while? Sure. But do I crave them? Absolutely not. Like I actually crave things with protein and things that are going to like pack energy throughout the day and like, you know, fuel my body. That's what's changed so drastically for me is like, I want things that fuel my body. So the one thing I've seen videos on how to do it, and I'm going to do this week because I have never made it myself, but I'm going to make seitan this week because seitan is so good for you. My friend, for the Super Bowl, my friend made a buffalo seitan, like buffalo wings, but she made it with seitan and tofu, which adds even more protein. So I think I'm going to use her recipe with tofu and the Vital Wheat gluten flour and make seitan the way she did it. I think I need to get cornstarch. I think that's the only thing I needed if I want to bread it, but I'm probably not going to bread it. So I'm going to try it this way without breading, and I'm going to look up, I'll let you guys know what I end up making it. Like I'll do like a how-to video and show you like the nutritional facts and stuff, but you know, seitan is supposed to be one of the best the best alternatives out there when you make it. I mean, it's got so much protein in it. Look, 23 grams of protein for one serving. That's crazy. I mean, this isn't animals. This is just Vital Wheat gluten. And the calories are low. The fat is very, very, very low in this. So I'm actually really excited to make some seitan. And I just need, I think, a couple more ingredients and I can get that going. But yeah, like a lot of my go-tos are like my mushroom pastas, this 15 grams of protein. Or I'll do like, I've been doing a lot of lentil soup. I've been doing just things with a lot of fiber. I focus on fiber and I focus on protein. And just like veggies and fruits and stuff. Like I always have, like right now we have apples cut up, we have blueberries. I think my kid took the rest of the strawberries today, but we always have that. We always have veggies and hummus. Right now I have peppers and hummus on hand. So I try to always keep that. I also have a salad down there. I need to probably eat that tonight. And then I was thinking about making sausage and peppers with the Beyond sausage or with tofu. I haven't decided yet. So there you go. That's where I'll have like some processed vegan meat, but I only have a little bit. I don't go crazy, right? I think it's things in moderation so that you don't feel completely restricted, just things in moderation, but cooking it at home so you can see the calories you're taking in and what you're burning throughout the day. Like it just makes a huge difference, right? So, but yeah, so then I fill up on my water. I have 3 of these a day at least, and I put protein in it. The protein powder that you saw, I do at least 2 of those a day. So that's an extra 20 grams of protein. I think at my weight, I'm getting about 80 grams of protein a day, depending on the day. And like I said, this is like only half gone, but I also had 1 seitan wing from the Super Bowl left over. So probably have at least 45 or 50 grams of protein in already with my water. I've already done my workouts. Yeah, like I'm feeling good. And I just threw these on because I'm about to go back to work, and these help with my, I don't need glasses. These are just for, like migraines that you can get from the computer screen, and they actually do help a lot. So, yeah, but if you guys have any tips on the seitan, I would, welcome that. And if you have any questions about like how to get started with fasting, I do recommend that book, Fast, Feast, Repeat, to get started. I have that somewhere in my shelf over there. I let somebody borrow it. I did get it back though, so it's somewhere. But I do recommend that. And I find that there's nothing better for me than actually allowing my body to have, you know, so many hours throughout the day with literally like minimum 18 hours where my body's just not working to digest anything. For whatever reason, that has been the best thing for me. So, and I know people who are on the GLPs who also fast with like a little bit longer of a fast than I do. and just eat the right foods. They also get like just enough protein and stuff like that. So sometimes you have to supplement with a protein shake if you need to get extra protein in, which I find some days I do. I know my nutritionist this last visit said to just try to keep adding in protein. So I've been very diligent about the protein in my water because I was kind of having some days where I would forget. So, and then I take my plant amino acids, which I can show you guys that really quick. I take those every day, which I think are also very important. And just your regular multivitamins. And I take a magnesium complex, but these are great. So I take 6 of these a day, which I know sounds like a lot, but, and then my other routine is this every day, has iron in it. And then I take this magnesium complex every day. And then I take like a biotin. Sometimes I take these gym vitamins too, because I like the nutrients in them. They're just really expensive, I find. So I don't really, buy them often anymore, but I was taking them every day, but it's been a while. But yeah, so that's basically it. I just have not jumped on here and done like an actual video in a really long time. And as you can see, I'm a completely different person. I'm so much happier. I'm the best version of myself. I'm confident. I am no longer a people pleaser, which I'm really proud of myself for. I'm strong. I'm independent. I'm very independent. I'm teaching my kids to be the same. I'm an extrovert. I'm active. I'm the most active I've ever been in my entire life. And I don't ever want to be any different than the person I am right now. Even when I'm 46 now, when I'm 56, 66, 76, I want to still be this healthy, fit, active person. So hopefully this continues helping me live this kind of life. And yeah, just I can keep helping and, helping to encourage other people along. And like I said, if you have any questions about fasting and how to get started, feel free to drop a comment, subscribe or like. And I really do appreciate anyone that watches these videos because I know I don't get on YouTube very often. And I think when I was doing the Starch Solution, these videos were much more popular, but technically, most days I do just kind of stick to the whole foods, plant-based way of life. I don't cook with any oil. There's no oil in my house. I'm very cautious on the sodium. So really I still kind of stick to that kind of a plant-based lifestyle because I just think that's the best way for you, right? And that's what's been working for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Sorry for the not so great camera skills. But I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to do a video on how to make the seitan. So stay tuned for that. Thanks guys. Bye.